Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 BMW M440i Coupe. This model is finished off in mineral white metallic, and with options, MSRP is just under $74,000. This is a very nicely equipped spec with some goodies that I will of course go over and show. So let's start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, you'll find the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbo. It's paired to both the 48-volt hybrid system along with the 8-speed automatic. Pumps out 386 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque. It'll do 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, and it has a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Now this model also has the M Sport Pro package, and it provides it with the Shadowline package with all the gloss black up front. So you'll notice it's on the kidney grille where there's a forward camera, active grille shutters too, which will open to provide additional cooling. There's parking sensors up front, a dark housing for the LEDs, and more inlets on both sides. You'll notice some crisp lines coming down the hood too, and really nice contoured lines throughout this entire front bumper, just to give it a sporty vibe. Now as we move on to the side, this has gloss black wheels along with the blue M Sport brakes, and it features the factory floating center caps. So those will stay in the upright position as the wheel spins, which is neat to see. Now there's an M badge, power folding side mirrors with a camera and a turn signal, gloss black for the window trim, and then this model also has a sunroof too. You'll notice some crisp lines that flow down the side, especially in the lower side skirt there, and then just underneath the door handle. And then in back, gloss black for the spoiler. There's LEDs with the dark housing, and then a backup camera, parking sensors, and this is also equipped with the M Performance exhaust. This does have remote start, so let's take a listen. So if you're looking for a valve system from the factory and you want something that will be covered under warranty, great option to go with. Now you can use the button on the key fob or the one underneath to gain access to your cargo space, where there's no storage under the floor, but you have a decent amount of space, cargo bins on both sides, and then when you fold the back seats down, that will give you a lot more interior space. So for this coupe, it's a very practical vehicle. And then if the vehicle does lock, you have proximity door handles. And then this model is paired with the cognac leather interior. There's also Harman Kardon for the audio, memory seating adjustments, window and side mirror controls, and then trunk release and a storage down below. And then for the automatic seats, there are 2 manual adjustments, one for the leg support, and then one to gain access to your back seats. So from there, the seat will move forwards, which is very convenient. You don't have to worry about that aspect of it. And at 5'10", that allows me to hop into the back. So let's first take a look with the seat down. You have a lot more space. And then honestly, I could ride around town. There's plenty of leg room. There's vents in the middle. I am just barely touching the headliner. So if you're any shorter than me, it'll be a lot more comfortable, but I could ride around town. You might be able to fit a car seat back here. You could have smaller kids in the back. You have a practical, sporty vehicle that has a lot to offer. So if and when you need to use them, it's honestly not that bad. So you have a lot of additional space to bring more people with you. And then as we hop in, we have a flat bottom design for the leather steering wheel with the red stripe up top. Lots of brushed accents too. But let's start this back up. And on the left side, there's all the cruise control settings. And then there's volume, tuning, Bluetooth, and voice commands. Paddle shifters are on the back. And this button right in the middle allows you to go through all of this information. So we'll start off with the content here. And you can scroll through all of this, just depending on what you would like to see. You have quite a lot that you can get into. You can also adjust the layout, so you can go through these 3. And then the last one is for the head-up display. And you have a few different settings there as you need to see them. Now there's headlight adjustments, a dimmer switch, 1 air vent. And then with the infotainment system, you have a good bit to go through, and the lower section is going to be fixed, so you can easily get into that information, and you have all the shortcuts down below. One option, this has the drive recorder, so you can go through all of that information. And then there's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You have interior lighting, all of your climates, different driving settings that you can monitor. The home screen has a split view, so you can go through info on the left side. And then there's climates, navigation and music, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and temperature adjustments for driver and passenger. Neat trim accent underneath that. There's more lighting and vents, volume tuning, hazards, and defrosters. Opening up this lid exposes wireless charging, cup holders, and auxiliaries. And then you also have those shortcuts like I mentioned. It's very easy to go through this system and to use all this information with that. Now if I put this into reverse, this has automatic parking, backup assistance, and then pretty much all the visibility that you could possibly ask for. So you have a lot to look around this vehicle, and you can also pull up the forward camera in full screen if you need to. You can also put it into S mode for the paddle shifters, and then park is located on the back. There's traction control, parking sensors, engine start stop, and then a few different driving modes, just depending on the throttle response and the exhaust note that you want. There's auto hold and the e-brake. You get a little bit of storage with an auxiliary, a locking glove box with plenty of space. There's garage door buttons, dome lights, and the controls for both the sunroof and sunshade. And then here's a look at visibility, where it's super easy to see over both shoulders, and you also have this section here that will give you your seatbelt and then retract once you are buckled in and ready to go. And in Sport Plus second gear, here we go. And just a minor acceleration, we're up to speed. I'm not sure if the audio will be able to pick up the exhaust note, but it definitely has a good tone to it for this. Now with most BMWs, these are very well insulated, so if you're just driving this like normal, it's going to be a little bit hard to hear the exhaust from my personal experience with my X5 having a valved system on it, but nonetheless, it sounds really good. Even with a minor acceleration, you can hear it, and it's not obnoxious, so it's good for daily driving, but it really it gives the BMW a really good sound. So I think that is a fantastic option to have for this model. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the 440i, and it's a really nice place to be. Now I will say, this model has some plastic. I don't know if there's an option for the extended leather for the dash. You might have to jump up to the M4 for that. I could be wrong. I haven't seen that in this model yet, but regardless, the interior is very nice with the rest of the materials, and it just gives you a comfortable place to be. Now, as far as the turning radius goes, we will have to make a U-turn here. It's not a big vehicle, so it's going to be very easy to maneuver, and of course you have the camera system like I mentioned earlier, but even on a small road like this, it is going to be very easy. So parking lot situations and things like that. It's not a big vehicle, so if you're looking for obviously a smaller vehicle, a coupe like this, it has the best of both worlds as far as maneuverability and then interior space, being a practical coupe too. So let's give it one more acceleration. We're just in normal drive. And it definitely sounds good even under a minor acceleration. But that is going to wrap it up for the 2026 BMW M440i. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads, and I will see you all in the next video.